We've done it. We have made it through week 2. 2 pills a day for 7 days. Today completes my second week on Contrave. 2 pills a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And I will be starting the 3-pill session tomorrow, where I take 2 in the morning and then 1 in the evening. This week, if I was not a stress ball this week, I can't tell you which week I wouldn't be. Between the kids and the funky work schedule that I have this week and the lack of sleep and the rain, and it was just so much. I did have a few days where I ate horrible. There was a lot of fast food this week because I've been working, husband's been busy, not a lot of time to cook. Excuses, I know, but still. So I ended up eating pizza like 3 times this week. But where I would have normally eaten like 5 or 6 pieces within a 2-hour span, I ate 2 and I was full. So for me, that's a win. I did manage to lose 4 pounds somehow this week. I'm sure that could have been better if I would have tried a little bit harder to not eat like crap. So for me, that is a total loss of 10 pounds in 2 weeks, about 5 pounds a week, a little less than a pound a day on average, which is completely normal, completely healthy. Keeps me on track for where I want to be this time next year. As far as signs and symptoms, no migraines this week, no headaches, but I noticed I was a lot more agitated, a lot more quick to come off of the tongue, maybe, that I shouldn't have. My anxiety was a little bit higher this week. I don't know if that was environmental related or if that was just me being an asshole, but it happens. Other than that, really didn't notice too much this week. I did want to notate that my water consumption is ridiculous. Soda tastes like a packet of Splenda to me. I cannot put a ton of creamer in my coffee because it makes me want to gag. It's doing something. As far as smoking, I'm a smoker. Been a smoker for almost 20 years. I went from smoking a pack and a half a day down to smoking a half pack a day. So it's obviously doing something somewhere. I did measurements when I first started Contrave. Mostly just because I was nosy and wanted to see how it actually worked. Now, I think a lot of it is bloat because I did a calorie count and was doing a ridiculous amount of soda, like 2 liters a day, plus filler calories and carbs, and I was at like 20,000 calories a week. It was an unforeseen amount of food and beverages and stuff that I shouldn't have even been putting in my body. So with that, I ended up reducing my calories by over half for the week. I'm under on average about 1,500 calories a day, with like a threshold of 1,900 for my weight currently. And you know, just that reduction in calories is gonna help you lose weight. But I've noticed I'm more active. I am sleeping more soundly. I have more energy. It could be from 10 pounds being lost. It could be from natural energy. It could be from a ton of things. But all I can say is I know that I'm not craving like I was. I know that I'm not binge eating. I'm not waking up from a sound sleep going and stuffing 1,000 calories worth of food in my mouth, which I've done forever. I have not drank soda since I started Contrave, but maybe 1 or 2 cans, and I couldn't even finish them. Like, I'd open them, take a sip, and go, and set it back down somewhere, because the sugar that is in it does not taste good to me. I know that I've been following another girl on here. She takes the UK version of Contrave, which is my Simba, and she's doing fabulous. I've been watching her videos. I think she's about 3 weeks ahead of me. And I follow her just to make sure, where I might be heading in a few weeks. So all in all, I think I'm doing much better. Back to what I was saying about the measurements though. When I had done my initial measurements, I was 57 inches in diameter. So like all of this was 57 inches. I didn't measure anything else because I was scared. When I went and did my 1 week measurements, I was at 52. So a lot of it, I think, was bloat from carbonated beverages. I think a lot of it was, could have been swelling from the hypertension because, unfortunately, when you're overweight, you have comorbidities. I do. I have hypertension, high cholesterol, name it, I probably have it. I think a lot of my anxiety is related to my weight. I never had an anxiety problem when I was thinner. A lot of the depression, I think, came from being overweight. So as we narrow down to a month and we're getting to that point where I'm at my max allotment of meds for the day, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling that I might be able to start working in a workout routine and get to the point where I'm actually prepping meals, at least 5 of the 7 days a week. And those other 2 maybe having something healthy, but maybe not something I made from scratch, It's looking like it could be something that works well, just to be down 10 pounds in a matter of 2 weeks. That's a 5-pound bag of sugar that I took off my body each week. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So here's to week 3, starting tomorrow morning. And I will be doing 2 in the morning, and 1 in the evening for this next week. I'll do another weigh-in next Sunday. I'll do another measurement calculation on Sunday as well. And we'll see what this week brings for me. If you have any questions about it, if you want to know anything more, if you want to do a weigh-in with me every week, just to keep ourselves under a humility thing, I'm all for it. The more people that join, the more people that follow, the more people that want to try this medication, I think a lot of us would be better off if we actually just gave it a shot. So some have great success, some don't have any success at all, but it's all in when you're ready to do things. I work in treatment, drug and alcohol treatment, and the amount of people that come in when they're not ready actually have more relapses than people that come in when they're ready, when they've made that set mind that I've had enough, this is enough for me. And that's kind of just where they ended up going. So I want to thank you guys, and I will be posting an update for you guys next week. Till then, bye.